telecast comes to you live from Cincinnati, Ohio. Here we are, ready to go. It's time for some preseason NFL football as the Giants get set to take on the Bengals. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action. Comes in to kick off.
The Bengals will be kicking off to start the game. Moss back to return.
This one is handled by Moss. Moss finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 34. John, if I say defense wins championships, the cliche police will arrest me, but I'm going to say it anyway, as two of the very best are out there for this one.
These are the games that I really love to watch. It's all about ball control and limiting the mistakes that you make on offense. Both of these teams have a ton of talent on the defensive side, and I'll tell you one thing for sure. It's going to be tough to score points in this one. It'll probably be a dogfight right down to the end.
Brown busts through and takes him down behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got a good mix of moves when he rushes. He can beat you with a swim, the club, or the arm over.
Now in second and long after the sack.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's go.
On the call, great fake. Fakes the throw with the pass, and it's caught. Can't pull him down. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Good run after the catch, John.
That's what can happen if the pass is on time and on target.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package. Manning sends a man in motion.
Blue down.
Handed off to the back. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off, and he slips out of bounds at the 47. Burris catches a beautiful pass, John, and that'll pick up a first down.
Yeah, that ball had plenty of motion on it. Nice tight spiral and perfect placement.
Ball at about midfield.
47-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The Bengals with a four-man front. Manning with a man in motion. On the call. Brown is there for the tackle.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Second and 3 coming up here.
On the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Let's go.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Setting up play action.
Go back.
Protected well. Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. Johnson comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. Eli Manning has been perfect on this drive. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Get it, son. You gotta have it, D.
The Bengals come out with 8 guys in the box.
Here we go.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. They're going to spot this one at the 32. Toomer didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go, D.
Jacobs, the lone back.
Everything you got. Bring it up.
Crosses it out to the right. Runs him over. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert.
Hey, watch that screen. Here I go.
The Giants line up in the bunch formation. They give it to the halfback. Courtney Brown stopped him for his third tackle so far.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Jason Hanson will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
From the 6-yard line. Cincinnati trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead.
They'll take over at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Stay posted up. Play hard and fast, baby.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Kelly in motion.
Hey, let's go 1 deep. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Crossman left. He has some room. Plows it in. Number 97 is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. That was the perfect call against the blitz.
Yeah, and the way to calm down a pass rush always has been to run right at him. That time, they ran right past him.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
After 1 quarter of play, the score is 3-0. Giants.
New York 3, Cincinnati nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
All right, now.
New York lines up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active, and they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Defense, get ready. Tampa.
Palmer back in the shotgun. Drops back with the throw. And he ducks out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Look here. He does 2 things perfectly on this play. 1, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And 2, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. That's a nice-looking play.
Not today. We turning it up. We like to practice rules. Watch out. You got to believe it. It's hard down.
They give it to the halfback. Mitchell is there on the stop at the 38-yard line.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Need a hammer, not the nail. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
So we're going to take it. Keep the throttle down.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. It's the toss to the left. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Pierce is there for the tackle at the 34.
That was a good job of racing for the sticks and making it.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Come on, come on. Play hard and fast, baby.
The Giants with a 4-man front going to the air on 1st down. And he makes the grab. Mitchell is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. Johnson makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackles.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 32-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Fox left.
New York using 3 linebackers. On the call, number 96 comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
We coming to wreck. All on us, y'all.
New York comes out in a 4-3. Nice play fake with the pass. And he slips out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
I was talking to Chad Johnson the other day in practice, and he was telling me that the first thing he tries to do to get open is to make the corner think he's going to do the opposite of what he's eventually going to do.
Ball on the 3-yard line. This is the 10th play of this drive. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Johnson, the deep man, with a counter play. Touchdown.
When it comes to a play like this, the lowest man with the best leverage is going to generate the biggest push. Seems that the offense got plenty low on that play.
Graham comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally.
Cincinnati is lined up for the kickoff. Moss back to return.
From the 5. The Giants will have to hurry it up as they start the drive at the 32-yard line. Ball on their own 32.
Start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
From the start.
Cincinnati lines up in a 4-3. Burris, the motion man.
Let's go.
Going deep. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
It's the old adage, speed kills. Minnesota's dropping the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
You gotta believe it.
The Bengals line up in a 4-3. Pressure coming, throws it, he finds his man. They brought the heat, but it was a good throw by Manning.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
O'Neal is there on the stop.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. Pollock is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Shockey in motion.
Defense, get ready.
The blitz is on. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Johnson had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. It wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense. It could be time for all those big guys up front to do their thing. If the defense can hold them, they should have some time to get a drive of their own going.
Cincinnati lines up in a 4-3. Looking to run it here. Setting up play action. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Williams is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
With the pass, Jackson comes up to make the play at the 3-yard line.
The offense has a great shot at scoring a touchdown before the half. They don't need to be concerned with time, so any play works in this situation.
Watch screen. Hey, watch that.
With the counter play, Johnson is there on the stop at the 1. Jacobs takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
On the play.
It's second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Stay backside. Here we go. Don't stop that motor. All right, now.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package.
All on us, y'all.
Dropping back. Trying for the end zone before halftime. Touchdown, Giants. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Well, the cover 2 works well because it eliminates options. At that time, the quarterback made a quick read, and he got it off quickly.
Hansen comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Number 3 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
O'Neal back to return.
Sends it sailing. from the 1-yard line. Couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Stay both left. Let's go, D. Get it started. Let's go.
The Giants with a 4-man front.
Here we go.
Going to the air on first down. Looking for something long. But a catch. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. The defense got torched on that touchdown, John.
Yeah, and any play that allows the other team to score is never good. But when it comes express mail like that, it definitely puts a sour taste in your mouth.
Graham is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back deep to return.
From the 9. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, boys. Let's.
Manning will work out of the shotgun.
Defense, get ready. Let's go, D. Let's go. Here we go.
Throws it. It's broken up.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Randall was the intended receiver on that play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Manning back in the shotgun. Stepping up, throwing. He hits his receiver. The 50, the 40, the 30. O'Neal comes up to make the play.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Where's it?
Throws it.
Go back.
Almost picked off. He can't complete that short pass, and it's second
the
down.
intended receiver on the play.
Jason Hansen lines up to attempt what will be about a 40-yard field goal. The veteran kicks it through.
Is good.
Number 3 is just about ready to kick this one away.
O'Neal back to return.
This one is handled by O'Neal. Going into halftime. The score is 14-13. Bengals.
At the end of the first half, the score is Cincinnati 14, New York 13. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Hansen in to kick this one off.
To start the second half. Hushman Zeta back deep to return.
From the 1-yard line.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
Well, John, it's a close game, but the defense is not dominating the way we expected at the beginning of the game.
I was really expecting to see some great defense today. We haven't seen either of these teams dominate defensively the way we thought they would.
Number 89, the man in motion.
Not today. Keep moving.
Crosses it right. Archuleta comes up to make the play at the 22.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
We turning it up. It's showtime, baby. Let's go.
New York goes with a 4-man front. Gets the call. Play action. Throwing. Drops the interception. Adams had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. Be physical.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Drops down and makes the catch.
Chad Johnson enjoys playing football, and he's one of those guys who's always talking out there.
First down.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Blue down, blue down.
The Giants with a 4-man front.
Here I go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. You got to believe it. All day.
Hand it off. Quarters is there on the stop at the 31-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 31.
Hold the look. You got to have it, D.
Perry, the deep man.
All right, here we go. Got them out. We're again. Deuce it, deuce it. What's the hard
A little misdirection. Tuck is there for the tackle at the 31. Perry gets the call on the counter. Short gain, about a yard. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
We coming to wreck.
Using split backs. Throwing. Quarters comes up to make the play at the 47.
He's one of those guys who can really run. They have plays designed around him in their offensive game plan.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go now.
They have the lead, and one big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on 1st down.
Not bad. And that success leads to bigger and better things, usually.
Hand it off. Adams is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Perry with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Everything you got. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Adams breaks the play up in the backfield.
He's had a tough day out there so far.
Ninth play of this drive. Ball at about midfield.
Let's go. Danny.
Number 3, using split backs. Perry in motion. With the throw. This one falls incomplete. Johnson was his intended target.
Receiver on the play.
Larson is ready to punt this one away. Randall L. sets up, waiting for the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Play football.
Drones, the lone back.
Hey, let's go.
Tucks it away. Thomas is there on the stop with the Drones. Runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
Second and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Out of the I formation.
Yes, oh. Watch the snap down. Let's go, boys.
Closing in, gets rid of it, and and it's caught. This one will be spotted at the 33. He records his third tackle of the game. We've completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 14-13. Bengals.
14, the Giants.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Rush in.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Throws it.
Go back.
The wide receiver has it. Thurman comes up to make the play at the 46.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
We're coming to wreck. You can't stop me. Will.
Hand off to the tailback. Courtney Brown found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Drones takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Temple. Watch out. Let's turn
The
it up.
Bengals come out in the 4-3. Hand it off. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Thornton is there for the tackle at the 40.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll bring the blitz. With the pass, he hits his receiver. The 30. Paul is there on the stop at the 16.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
You gotta have it, D. Fresh strong. There we go, D. It's showtime, baby.
Looking for room. Lake is there for the tackle at the 2-yard line. 1 first down after another.
Yeah, and they've got some rhythm going here. Someone on this defense needs to make a play if they're going to keep these guys out of the end zone.
Ball 1.5 yards out. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Out of the I formation. Tucks it away. Robinson drags the ball carrier down behind the line. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
Two minutes left.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Let's go, D. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Hand it off. Thurman is there on the stop at the 4-yard line. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle.
We turning it up.
Steps up into the pocket with the pass, incomplete. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Hansen will try to give his team the lead with this field goal attempt. And with that, we have a lead change.
And that might be just enough to come away with a victory. This has been a very tight, well-played game. And you got to figure out that the team that pulls out the win in this one isn't going to win this thing by very much.
New York is lined up for the kickoff. Husman Zeta back to return.
From the 10-yard line. Can't pull him down.
You know, they only need a field goal, so the defense needs to make sure they don't fall asleep here.
Still a lot of time for them to get into field goal range, and they're working now with a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby.
The Giants with a 4-man front.
Turn it up, man. Let's go now. Yeah,
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Archuleta teed off on him and had forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Yes, on.
Number 3 from the shotgun. Henry in motion. Drops back. Pump fakes. Fires this one deep. Incomplete pass. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
The Giants come out in a dime package. They tried to jump the snap count, and that'll cost them 5.
Number 90.
So he's called for encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
Following the defensive penalty, it's now 3rd and 5.
I can do it, baby.
New York lines up in a 4-3. Number 3 sends a man in motion.
All right, now.
Drops back, pressure. Rolling. And the catch is made. Cooper is there for the tackle at the 44. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line.
There we go, D. All on us, y'all.
To carry it. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Ross is there on the stop at the 46. He's trying to get them back to the line.
Hey, let's go. Get my cut back. Get it up.
Dropping back. Throws it. And he hits his target. Johnson makes his 2nd catch for a 1st down on this drive. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle.
Play 2 quarters. 2 quarters.
They'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Broken up.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Watch each other back.
The Giants line up in a 4-3.
Play football. Watch in. Here we come.
With the throw, gets his hand on it.
He has a knack for making a big play.
Johnson,
And that was another one right there.
On the play.
Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They worry about us coming. Contain them. Let's turn it up, D.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
They're in a tough spot here, but they have to go for it. Number 3 sends a man in motion. They'll bring the blitz. Pressure coming. Fumble. Loose ball. The Giants recover. An opportune time to cause a fumble as they halt the drive and now give it right back to their offense. And it appears this one is going to be looked at.
Yeah, and because it's in the last 2 minutes, that call came down from the replay booth.
The coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a big lift to the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
Yeah, it's important to get the calls right at this point of the game.
Ball right around midfield.
47-yard line.
Let's go. I can do it, baby. Here I go. Let's go.
With a counterplay. Brown breaks the play up in the backfield. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponents.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Stay both left. Go make a play. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They give it to the halfback, keeping him at bay. Paul comes up to make the play at the 46. 1 yard gain on that play.
1 yard gain on the play.
Third down and long coming up here.
On the 46-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Watch the outside.
Shockey, the man in motion. Hand it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. That third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. They'll spot this one where it went out.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive, and they're going to come away with a win. And now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Brandon!
The Giants line up in a 4-3.
Go.
With the pass, and he can't hang on.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch screen.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Two in a row just dropped.
Intended receiver on the play.
Third down, and they have to keep the ball moving quickly.
Third and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. We fine. We good.
They've done very well on third down to this point. Throwing. Almost intercepted. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Let's go. They soft, man.
Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. Dropping back with the throw. Ross comes up to make the play. He's rushing the offense back to the line.
Watch him. Watch your eyes. Turn it up now. Watch the play. Knock him out.
Gets rid of it. He can't stay in bounds. So it was a very close game and a good job done by both defensive units.
16, the Bengals, 14.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.